All right, everybody, how's it going? We have some more breaking news from around the NFL. Of course, the crazy offseason just couldn't end with free agency. We're also going to see retirements in an offseason, shocking retirements that you don't really see coming. We had a player retire earlier in the week, which was Malcolm Jenkins. He hung it up after about 12 or 13 seasons. And I was wondering, man, the retirements seem kind of light this year. I wonder if there's going to be a big kind of like earth-shattering, league-shaking new retirement. And, of course, we got that just about, at 8:15, so about 10, 11 minutes ago. This is from Peter King and, of course, Adam Schefter, and a whole bunch of people are now talking about it. Breaking news. Bruce Arians retiring from coaching, moving to Buccaneers front office. Defensive coordinator Todd Bowles picked to replace him. So, basically, it sounds like, Bruce Arians is retiring from coaching and moving to the front office, so that's official. And it seems like Todd Bowles is the new interim head coach, or at least the forever head coach. Let me see if there's any kind of more. Bruce Arians. Let me see if Todd Bowles is more like the actual full-on. Bruce Arians' dream was to pass it on to one of his replacements. So it looks like Todd Bowles is the actual new head coach, not just like an interim head coach. So that's cool to see. Good to see with the for the Buccaneers. They got their new head coach already and a pretty capable guy, a guy that a lot of teams were probably thinking about kicking the tires on. So, yeah, that's cool. Congrats to Todd Bowles. Congrats to Bruce Arians, who just recently, who will retire with a Super Bowl, of course. We can take a quick look at his Bruce Arians stats. Let's look at the Bruce Arians stats. That's always good. Let's see here. He went for a total of, 8 years as a head coach in the NFL. With Arizona and, of course, with Tampa Bay, and 1 year with the Colts as like an interim head coach. He went 80-48 with one tie for a .624 win percentage. Let's see. He went 6-3 in the playoffs, which isn't bad. Of course, he won one Super Bowl with Tom Brady. Yeah, so not bad. That's a pretty decent thing. He was he was more of an offensive guru. That's kind of the legacy he has. Worked with a number of quarterbacks, including Peyton Manning, Ben Roethlisberger, Carson Palmer. He helped bring along, a number of guys kind of under his tutelage really kind of bloomed and blossomed into pretty great quarterbacks, with the exception probably being J-Mo, who, he's got his own problems. So, yeah, this is, I would say, pretty big news, pretty breaking news. One has to wonder what the Buccaneers are going to look like now with Todd Bowles at the helm. Bruce is still a part of the team. He's just more front office role, less hands-on role as more of a head coach. So, it should be interesting. But of course, this is all that's really known right now. No one really knows if it's a health reason or if it's just, he's just tired of the grind of the everyday. He's already got a ring. He's how old is the guy? Bruce Arians' age. He's 70. He's 70 years old. I didn't even know that. So, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. He's just getting old, and it's time to hang it up. So, well-earned retirement for Bruce Arians. I'm not sure if he'll be a Hall of Fame head coach, but, you never know. It's a little easier to get in these days, but not exactly for coaches. So, we'll see. I don't really see it. 80 wins is pretty good. 8 years as a head coach, a lot as a coordinator, as a quarterback coach guru guy. So, pretty great career, and we'll see what Todd Bowles can do as a head coach again. We know his most, the time with the Jets wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't terrible. It was pretty mid to low mid, but I don't know. Now he's got a pretty good team in the Bucs. We'll see what the Bucs look like without Bruce Arians, and we'll see if everything keeps gliding along as smooth as it has. So, what do you think? Let me know down in the comment section below. I'll respond to any comments. Just make sure you leave them. What do you think of Todd Bowles getting the helm or getting to be the new head coach? That's pretty expected. That's about it. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, all that YouTube stuff. I would appreciate it. Likes help the video get seen, so I'd appreciate that. And yeah, that's just about it. Yep, that's about it. Bruce Arians retires. Todd Bowles is the new head coach, and the NFL offseason continues to be one of the craziest ones in recent memory. All right, thank you so much for listening. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out. Go Lions, go Tigers, and, of course, go Patriots. And what's next for Tampa Bay?